Thuggalo. 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 Neck cutter. Neck cutter. Thuggalo. Thuggalo. Neck cutter. Thuggalo.
Your music. Great intro.
Hey, my bad, man. Whoop, whoop. Shout out to everybody watching. We got Onstead in the building, Elixir in that fresh C17 hoodie. That shit's hard. I am always your boy, Trailer Park Cinderella. Tonight is a night a lot of motherfuckers have been waiting for, especially the two people we got queued in the back. Tonight is the coveted first ever Thuggalo trivia game. Onstead, can you please show us the wheel of thuggery? Because it's back. It's better than ever.
And we start right into it.
Oh yeah, we
The
gonna get
wheel
right
is
into
back with its second fucking appearance, and this time it's got 6 different fucking subjects on the motherfucker, and it's here to take one of our 2 contestants down tonight.
Basically, to explain the rules to everyone watching the Thuggalo show right now, I want to quick shout out to the chat. Davey, he'll be competing tonight. Mohawk Juggalo, Benjamin Jenkins, Tobias Stone, Jesse Cronin. I see a lot of new names. Good to see y'all. Please subscribe if you're watching for the first time. You are watching the Thuggalo show. What you see on the screen right here is the Wheel of Thuggery. Basically, we got some categories, and Onstead, the net cutter, is going to spin the wheel. Onstead, what's some of these categories that our 2 contestants will be competing with?
We got 6 different fucking categories tonight, and we got gathering trivia, we got video games trivia, we got ICP fucking trivia, Ouija MACC trivia, Thuggalo show trivia, and then potpourri, which is kind of like a fucking random ass
Sorry,
shit.
I think it's pronounced potpourri.
You're right.
Ooh.
You gotta put the church on the end of it.
Elixir is all up in the mixture. Hey, you are watching the Thuggalo show live. Let's go ahead and introduce. I'm going to bring him out first because he's the underdog. You feel me? Zach. Can we bring Zach on the Thuggalo show panel? Here we go.
Woo-woo.
Zach.
Whoop,
Whoop,
whoop.
whoop. What up,
What's
homie?
good,
How are
guys?
you? Hell yeah. How you doing this evening, dog?
Pretty good. Smoking this blunt before I take on Davey.
He's the nerd.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Hey, bro, I'm going to say it like this. You're the underdog. I feel like there's a lot of people repping Davey in the chat. A lot of people got Davey winning this thing easy. So I'm going to ask you, dog, what is your defense? Do you think you could shock the Thuggalo world tonight?
I mean, like, see, the thing is, aren't Juggalos underdogs? So, you know, like, that's all I really got there. So
I am going to say that just by the name, obviously, Zach, being a very common name, I had no idea. But now that I see his face, I do recognize homie from socials, though.
I was gonna say, and I tried smoking a blunt with you guys at the Valentine's show outside, and then I'm pretty sure I saw you guys at Juggalohio too.
Yeah.
So I've seen you guys around a few times.
Hell yeah,
Yeah, I
Zach.
do recognize mans.
Hell yeah, Zach. Well, at the gathering, all 4 of us, and including Davey, we need to all smoke up if you're going to be there.
Oh yeah, I'll
Are
be
you-
there for sure.
I was just saying, do you plan on gathering even if you do not win tonight?
Oh yeah, no question about it. I'll be there.
100%. But hey, this can just be merch money if you win, right?
Right.
I was gonna say it's pretty much just gonna be a little bit more money for some more weed to take down, or something. Have a little more fun when we go.
Hell yeah. And one more question before we bring Davey on. What did you think when you kind of got like a dope situation because the boy Fonk won and he
I
hit
saw
us.
that.
Yeah. He hit us up like, hey, give it to Zach, man.
I was, I was kind of like, watching, and I was like fucking down to 5 names or something, and then I had to quit watching, and then I rewatched it and saw how everything went, and I was like, holy shit, I kind of wish, I could have stayed on, and cause that would have been really crazy.
Hell yeah, man.
The last 3, but I'm here, so that's what matters.
All right, Onstead, can you bring out of the green room the one and only Davey SCORSESE?
Hey, what up? What up?
Good to see you,
With
man.
the
You got
Fago.
with a Fago. Onstead had a Fago also, I believe.
Got a rock and rye, yeah.
Hell yeah.
No,
You're
for the
in there.
Juggalo thing.
Pop.
Davey, what did you think about surviving the Wheel of Thuggery a couple weeks ago to compete tonight?
You know, it felt like a long, hard-fought battle. You know, it was just anxiety. My butthole was puckered the whole time that wheel was spinning. And, you know, unlike, you know, some people won being a charity case, you know, Zach, you know, I feel like I won hard-earned. So, yeah, I'm going full heel tonight for this. So.
Hey, I respect that, brother. And Davey, speaking of full heel, you actually cut a promo in preparation for your opponent tonight on
did.
the Thuggalo show.
I did.
Onstead, if you, yeah.
Have you seen it, Zach? Did you
I
watch
have
it?
not. No.
Oh,
I think I might be the only person who has watched this yet. I did.
I
get a
watched it.
taste.
I did watch it earlier when you.
I peeked at it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
So let's go ahead. Davey decided to send in a promo. Let's hear what Davey Mania had to say about it.
For those of you who don't know, my name is Big Sexy Davey Styling Scorsese. Why am I styling? Because I'm dripped out and lazy and crazy. Because that's who I am. I'm Davey. And your mama, she pays me. I got a message to the Thuggalo show, and especially one viewer in particular. You know who you are. What's his name? What? No, come on. What's his name, man? Really?
It's Zach.
Zach! Whack Zach is what they call it. Not my words, but the word on the street, Zach. And Zach, you're gonna be tasting ball sack. Zach. When it comes to this trivia shit, I'm gonna be teabagging the shit out of you. Whether it's ICP trivia, Ouija MACC trivia, Thuggalo show trivia, gathering trivia, video game trivia, potpourri, choose your category, whatever the fuck! You don't stand a chance, Zach. As sure as this light's glaring off these sunglasses. Because the fact of the matter is, let's make a confession real quick after I show off this JUGGALOHIO hat. Where the fuck were you for that, Zach? I didn't see you there.
Aw, shit.
But as pretty as these golden locks are, they're not real. I'm a bald man! Under this hairless, oversized dome that I need 2 clicks of my snapback to even be able to wear.
Real.
I'm at the same
So
level.
much knowledge, Zach. In fact, I have more knowledge in my right nut than you have your entire life, pretty much.
Damn, bro.
In another confession, this isn't really a microphone.
What is it?
Some of you may know what it is. I know Trailer Park Cinderella. That's exactly what you're going to be after this tournament, Zach. Not only are you going to be a living fleshlight, you're going to have to go home after Friday, April 28th. And on the morning of the 29th, you're going to go downstairs to your bowl of Fruit Loops that your mom poured for you and go, "Oh, Mom, I lost to Davey Scorsese. I know I'm not the only one, but
Oh
I
my
didn't get the
god.
gathering ticket, Mom. You're gonna have to be a lot lizard again. Get up those truck stops in Central Ohio and do unspeakable things so I can get my ticket. And I won't feel sorry for you because you should have known, Zach. When you come face to face with me, virtually face to face nonetheless, you should know I'm insane. I'll do what it takes to win this ticket, Zach. I don't care if your mom has to be a lot lizard again. I really don't.
Bro. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Swanstead, Elixir, Trailer Park Cinderella.
Yes.
Between you and God now, what you've sent Zach to.
Holy
Sent
shit.
the lamb to the slaughter. It's thrown a helpless victim
Real.
to the sea with a bloodthirsty shark.
This is going off the rails, dog.
He's Davey Scorsese. And that's all I have to say about
Thuggalo World Order.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
Brought to you by Hollywood Hulk Thuggalo. Davey cut a scathing promo on you, Zach. I gotta ask, bro, what's your response? Do you have a response?
I mean, after that, he better win. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be smoking with us. No.
Probably gonna get that Facebook friend deleted.
Yeah.
I know we were friends on Facebook. I was like, oh shit.
Well, gentlemen, you are competing in the first ever Thuggalo trivia. We're gonna try to make this an annual thing, you know. So I want to say congratulations to both of you for making it this far. Elixir, if you would please show us the pence. This man went to the UK. We ain't flipping coins up in this bitch. All right, now would it be a heads?
Sure that is Elizabeth II.
Ooh.
She a bitch.
What's on the other side?
Some weird ass statue.
All right. So, Davey, is it Elizabeth or statue?
I say God save the Queen, bruv. Face up.
Okay.
Tails.
Oh.
That means that Zach will be going first. Now, to refresh everyone on the rules, basically, to everyone watching, the winner of tonight is getting a free ticket to the 2023 Gathering of the Juggalos. What's going to happen is Zach just won the coin toss, or the pence toss, if you will. He's going to go first. That means he has 30 seconds. Litzer will be the time clock fellow. Onstead will be choosing the category with the Wheel of Thuggery. I'll be reading the questions. Zach, I'm going to read you a question. If you get it correct, you get 1 point. If you miss it, you get nothing, and it goes to Dave.
Now, you have 30, like he said, you have 30 seconds. Now, we encourage cheating, but remember, if you get caught, you will be hoed out by everybody on stage.
Oh, yeah, you could probably win, but we'll still, like, bitch about it. Like,
yeah, we're going to hoe you out big time.
Yeah, like, Davey, if he's on his webcam, like, hey, I'm going to be real, bro. You can cheat. This is Thuggalo shit, dog. It's got the word thug in it, bro. T is for terrible, H is for hell, U is for ugly, and G is for jail because the Thuggalo can't spell, you feel me? And you can do whatever you want. If you want to cheat, you can, but you only got 30 seconds to do it. If you got fast internet like Davey, you'll probably get that bitch. If you had to go to your homeboy shit like Zach, you might be asked out. But that's their problem. It's not ours. Onstead, if you will please bring back the Wheel of Thuggery.
Boom.
All right, Zach, we're going to spin the wheel. What's going to happen is it will choose a category, and that will be one of the questions. It's first 1 to 7 wins. And before we spin, I just want to, I didn't know if I said this on stream. If he gets this correct, he gets to go again and again and again. So Zach could just hit 7 answers in a row and win this bitch. So, here we go.
Here we go.
Wheel of Thuggery. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.
The first category.
Before we go, though, I got to clarify. Do I start the timer as soon as the question is asked, or as soon as he starts asking the question?
As soon as it's asked. As soon as I'm done, yeah.
Hit
All right, the category is video games. All right, let me go to my video games tab. Zach, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be for this.
All right, who is the main character of the Tomb Raider games?
Lara Croft.
Yes, that is correct. That is 1 point for Zach. All right, spin the wheel again.
Throwing softballs, I see.
Hey, it ain't gonna be difficult, Davey. Hey, the hard ones are like, which member of the Thuggalo show got their dick sucked during an episode? But we'll get there.
Gathering trivia.
All right, gathering trivia. Zach, you are up 1. Let me go to my gathering tab here. All right, Zach, for another point. Damn it, where the fuck is my shit? All right, here it is. Where was the first ever gathering of the Juggalos? What city and state?
Novi, Michigan.
That is correct. Zach now has 2 points. Davey, are you getting a little nervous, bud?
Nah, I ain't sweating yet. I'm just sweating because I'm fat. It ain't because I'm nervous.
Hey, man. Hey, that suit, you can't wear a suit and lose, dog. That'd be terrible.
I know.
All right, Zach, you've gotten 2 in a row. It's still yours, man. It's like, hey, it sucks, Davey. If he gets 7 in a row, it's over. I mean, that could happen, bro.
Yeah, that'd be a big upset.
Let's spin the wheel again. It's Zach 2, Davey nothing currently.
Another
Wow, the
gathering.
gathering trivia again. All right, all right.
Gathering trivia yet again. Okay, Zach, this would be your next question. It rained last year, 2022. What year was the original gathering of the Juggalos? Which year did it rain for the first time? Timer is ticking.
20 seconds.
2007.
Very close. However, the answer was 2006. That is incorrect. Zach, very good, though. You're up 2-0. Nothing to frown about. Okay, Davey, that was
1
your
year
opening.
off.
Oh,
You're off.
I thought I was gonna have a chance to steal.
Oh, man, I'm sorry, Davey. We'll just get a new question. Hey, it's Thuggalo.
No,
We're
it's cool,
crooked,
it's
too.
cool.
We're crooked, too.
Yeah. Since it's some
All
fuckery,
right.
there's some fuckery about here.
We're going to spin. I like to watch the wheel spin, brother. Spin the wheel on.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're
I'll say work hard on
we'll
this
cheat,
wheel.
too, dog.
Ooh, yeah.
Ouija.
Ouija trivia. All right, all right.
A Ouija.
Right. All right. To get on the board, Davey, where is Ouija MACC from? I need the city and state.
You know, they say on Wikipedia and stuff, Las Vegas, Nevada, but I say Henderson, Nevada.
That is correct. Henderson, Nevada is correct. You know what's fucked up is I put Las Vegas. You actually caught me lagging.
Oh shit! I'm out thuggaloing the Thuggalos.
Yeah, you're out
Yeah,
thugging the
private
thugs,
fact
dog.
checking.
The fat checker. Hey, Davey, that you was lit for that. Good job, player. All right, Davey, to tie it up, we're going to
Whoop, whoop.
spin the wheel again.
Think spin.
We're at 1-2. Zach is in the lead by 1.
Ooh, more gathering? Yeah.
Gathering, man. It
Right.
knows. It knows.
All right, Davey. What was the theme of the 2018 Gathering of the Juggalos?
2018.
What was the theme? 2018 Gathering of the Juggalos. Hey, chat, if y'all want to help them, y'all can. Hey.
Hey, I'm thinking. No, it's 2019. Hold on. How much time I got?
13
Elixir.
seconds.
15 seconds.
What was the theme of the 2018 Gathering of the Juggalos? You can cheat, brother. It's the
Uh,
Thuggalo show.
5.
Whoopstock.
That is correct.
Oh, with 3
Oh,
seconds
thank you,
left.
chat.
3
I'm healing it up.
seconds.
Thank you, chat. Thank you.
Hey, the chat can help you. It's Thuggalo shit. Hey, bro, we're crooked. The chat's crooked. Y'all's crooked.
See, I was thinking
Oh,
Super
bitch.
Gathering.
All right, it's
Super
tied.
Gathering. That's 2019. So
Yeah.
I'm glad I
Onstead,
didn't say that.
go ahead and spin the wheel, brother. Davey's on a
Well,
roll right
tied it
now.
up.
It's tied up. Good game,
Let's
guys.
get some Thuggalo show trivia.
Oh.
Here we go.
All right, this was the one that I had to ask because I don't know if the wheel's going to come back. What chapter or guest of Thuggalo show did Onstead get his dick sucked during?
Allegedly.
It's not bullshit. This really happened, dog.
Oh shit! Allegedly, got
Somebody
his dick
sucked
sucked.
Onstead's dick once on this show.
I
and it
thought that
wasn't.
was purely speculation, man.
Yeah, somebody. Hey, he lowered the webcam in one of these episodes, dog. And hey,
I hired it. I lifted that bitch up, so.
it's a
Yeah,
hard one, Davey.
I got something in mind. I'm looking to see what the chat says before
You
I
got 10
say my
seconds.
thought.
Onstead was getting his pickle
All right,
buffed
nobody
by
says it.
a Thuggalette during an episode of the Thuggalo show.
Zena Jugs, I'm gonna guess.
Oh, man, the timer ran out. Davey, that is incorrect. However, the answer was Mr. Cisco.
Oh,
They
Mr.
gave Zach
Cisco.
the opportunity to steal.
Hey,
Oh,
the
fuck, did I
fuckery's-
fuck it up? I fucked
The
it up.
fuckery's
Damn.
equaled out now. The fuckery's equaled out.
Damn. Oh, well, we'll spin the wheel again. Fuck the steal. Stop the steal.
Stop the
Apollo-
steal.
Stop
Look at
stealing.
Apollo Exodus. He said 12. That's hard.
There we
Doug
go.
also
There's
trivia
Doug also
again!
Trivia. Here we
All
go.
right. Okay, this is for Zach, right?
Yes.
All right. Zach, I want you to name all 4 members of the Thuggalo show.
Oh, Oh, 4. Oh.
Yeah, there's 4. We have a manager, dog. We mention him all the time.
Oh,
He's been in our social media quite a lot. He's in our community tab.
I
He went
London with
to
him.
Europe with fucking Elixir.
Yes, he did.
mm-hmm.
You gotta name us all, bro. You're running out of time. You gotta name all 4.
9 seconds.
Chiller Park, Elixir, Onstead. Fuck.
Oh, let me steal.
Oh.
All right, time ran out. So, Davey, I'll give you the opportunity to steal. Go ahead.
We got Onstead, we got Trailer Park Cinderella, we got Elixir, and we got J Herm.
That is
Oh,
correct. Davey is now in the lead, 3-2.
We would have also accepted Juggalo.
Man. The
Yeah,
chat
Juggalo
did you dirty,
Jesus.
Zach.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They put J
Big-
Herm after he got it wrong in the chat. That's dirty, man.
Damn.
Man.
Zach,
That's on that Thuggalo shit too.
hey, the chat can help y'all, or they can just be fucking with y'all for real. I wouldn't trust them motherfuckers for real.
Yeah, they could be clowning. They could be clowning.
All right. This is another one for Davey. Go ahead and spin that wheel. Davey, first one to 7 wins, y'all. Gathering ticket is in the balance. What's the category?
Oh, we got the
Video
Vigia
games.
All right.
Vigia games.
Grim's killing me.
All right, Davey. What year did the Xbox 360 release in the United States?
In the United States. See, I know it, but I think I got time to research it. So yeah, I'm gonna cheat this shit right now.
Shout out Johnny DaCosta saying read.
30
Oh, bro, it's
seconds.
Thuggalo shit. What year did the 360 release in the United States? Time's running, Davey.
2005.
That is correct. That's another point for Davey, and he utilized the internet, Zach. Maybe you got to get your homeboy to start Googling shit for you, dog. A lot of this Thuggalo show shit can't be Googled. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, that's the way. That's the way the Thuggalo World Order does it, man.
It's
You
4-2.
cheat, you cheat to win.
4-2.
Oh shit! Double.
First
the
one is
points.
7 wins. Go ahead and spin that wheel, Onstead. Let's see what we got here. Shout out to the chat. Good to see everyone in here tonight. Whoop whoop. Please subscribe and like if you're watching for the first
Oh,
time.
I was hoping to get one of these potpourris. All right, let's
Yeah.
go. This could
All
fuck
right.
me, but that's all right.
Give him the most outlandish one, Trailer Park.
As in hard.
Yeah, like the most questionable one.
Or weird.
Man, the potpourri is kind of weird though, because like,
It's
all
all
right,
weird.
this one's gonna take some time. So when his ass starts cheating, he gonna have to work on this one. Name
Oh,
name
shit.
the 4 Detroit pro sports teams. That's NHL, NFL, MLB, and NBA. 4 pro teams
man.
in the city of Detroit.
See, I know we got the Detroit Lions, we got
Yes,
the Detroit Tigers,
yes,
the Red Wings,
yes.
and the Pistons.
That's
Yeah.
correct, Davey. You got it.
Damn.
All major teams in the city of Detroit.
And I'm a Cleveland fan, so that's.
Oh man, feel sorry for you, dog.
Yeah, I feel
Indians
sorry
are
for
alright, though.
myself. Yeah, they're doing all right. So the Cavs let me down pretty bad.
Hell yeah, Diesel in New Jersey with the answer, bro. Shout out. Motherfuckers watching sports in here. Go ahead and spin the wheel again, Onstead.
Yeah, sports.
Davey, you only need 2 more to win this bitch.
No sports. All right,
That
all
just
right.
needs you to miss one.
More Thuggalo
There we
show
go, more of that
trivia.
Thuggalo show.
All right. Thuggalo show trivia. All right. Nut and piss is cool, but where does honorary Thuggalo show member Lil Filthy draw the line?
Nut and piss is cool. I didn't think she was. Oh, shit.
That is correct.
Quick with it.
That is
I got
correct.
23 seconds left. on
He
the
studied
clock.
that episode.
On episode 3, Lil Filthy said she's cool to get came on, pissed on, but shit is a no.
Came in the past tense.
And I agree.
Smart.
Wait a minute. That sounded wrong. That came out.
All right, damn, Davey, Zach, I gotta ask you, bro. At this pivotal moment, you need Davey to really fuck up, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, guess
He's
what?
a stumbling point right here.
Guess
They're going
what?
to throw me
You
a
know-
curveball right now.
You know how I said we was crooked? Zach, it's your turn now, player.
Oh,
We
what?
crooked as a bitch. We crooked as a bitch.
Oh.
You get one
But
last
Zach, it
chance.
ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as fuck, though, dog.
You get one last chance.
More
That
Thuggalo
Thuggalo
show
Oh,
trivia.
more Thuggalo show.
We Thuggalos, man. It ain't gonna be fair. Thuggalo show trivia it is. All right, Zach, you gotta get this shit or your permit's done for, dog.
Mm-hmm.
What disgusting combination did Trailer Park consume on Chapter 10 of the Thuggalo show, originally referenced on Chapter 6 with Darby O'Trill?
God.
No one in chat gonna tell me? Oh, fuck.
Well, hey, I see some guesses in there. I mean,
It's
hey,
in
time is running, Zach.
10 seconds.
This is your chance, bud. This is your weed fund.
Tuna
your
and
merch
peanut butter?
fund. That is
He
correct.
said
Oh, they got him. He's
Wow,
got
he
homies.
Chat got
He's
him.
got
You
homies.
got hope. You got hope.
Chat
He
hooked him
pulled that
up.
out. He pulled that out. Now, okay, this is interesting because, like, I kind of hooked Zach up because Davey was about to finish him. You feel me? So I'm gonna be real.
Slaughter.
I'm gonna be
We didn't
real.
have to do that.
I'm gonna be real. Hey, Davey,
Our show's the shit.
I want the chat right now to tell me, should we let Zach keep going or do we give it back to Davey? Chat, tell me something. Davey or Zach? Who's getting the next question?
Come on, Chad, don't let me down.
Oh, wake up. We don't need your ass right now. I need a real answer. Mohawk Juggalo says, I need some more Zachs coming in. Zach, if I don't see enough love for you, dog, I'm going to give it to Davey. I'm going to be real. Oh, man, a Davey. I'm going to play bad cop to Onstead's good cop here in a second.
Oh, it's starting. Oh, Grim, you're.
It's even now. It's even now.
Oh, I see some Zats. All right, the
we
next
beefing,
one I
Grim.
see. Elitzer, what's the next one? Davey or Zach? Zyboard said Davey.
Yep.
Oh,
All right,
Apollo's
so-
going for
And
Zach.
then Diesel. Diesel
All right.
and Paul say Zach.
Well, you know what, Zach? We're going to flip the pence. Zach,
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yes.
leave it
Let's
to
let-
chance.
yeah, flip the pence,
Randomize.
Zach. We some scrubs, bro. Flip the pence.
All right, you ready?
What
Yep.
is it, Zach? Is it heads or tails from Zach?
Head.
Oh, this man's getting lucky with this.
It's heads.
Oh,
It's
right.
heads.
okay, all right.
It's
all right.
heads. It's heads. So Zach, hey, Zach, you're gonna get
Here we
another.
go.
You're gonna get another spin. Spin that wheel. Zach's got this bit.
This is so
We all-
intense.
Yeah, it's crazy. We making up the rules as we go because we
You
thug
got
a
that
little.
meat thing going on.
We're scrubby.
Ouija.
Ouija Matt trivia. All right, Zach, you gotta stay in this, dog. You gotta climb up this hill because you're down. All right, Zach, I need you to name all 4 elements.
So there's stale wind. There's trash fire. How much time I got left?
15.
14.
Dark planet.
Oh no.
Alicia just said, "Oh no, that might not mean nothing."
Oh,
Oh damn!
Davey
What?
can end
What
it
a
right
steal.
here.
Do I get
Davey,
to
you want to
steal?
steal? Yeah, you can steal, Davey.
I'll steal. We got trash fire. We got gutter water. We got wasteland, and we got stale wind.
That's Davey for
Oh.
the win, y'all. Davey
Yeah.
Davey got
Scorsese. Zach, I gave you a chance, bro.
I know. You gave me as many chances as you could.
The wheel of
But they just
thuggery.
weren't good enough for you, Zach. You just couldn't pull it off, did you?
The wheel of thuggery is an unforgiving motherfucker, Zach, and I want to give you props for participating tonight because you almost dug yourself out of the hole, man, and I respect that,
Yeah.
even though I kind of cheated for
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
All good. I still look forward to smoking with you guys at the gathering. Like I said, I'll still be there regardless. So,
Zach, no hard feelings. I will smoke with you too,
Oh.
man, if you'll have me.
oh yeah, no hard feelings at all, man. It was fucking awesome. I appreciate it all. It was
Zach,
fucking
you were-
awesome.
You was the
Well,
underdog, and you almost pulled it off, and that's something to be proud of, man.
Yeah, with the help of others.
I went with you as my pick just because you were the underdog too.
Yeah. Zach, you could have
But
pulled
I
off
ain't let
that.
down.
Yeah, you was wilding with that
fought
Dark
well.
Planet shit. You was in your
Yeah.
bag on that one.
He's looking in the future.
I ain't even gonna lie. That one was not that was a little extra help from some not so good help, I guess.
Oh, your homies did you dirty.
They did. I read it. I was like, wait a second. Nope, that didn't even sound right reading it.
I guess the Cash App went through to him. Thanks, fellas.
Hey, Zach.
I knew it was something, man.
Zach, while you're on the Thuggalo show, bro, I want to ask you this. What year did you become a Juggalo? How old was you?
I've been listening since I was like 14, 15 from my homie. Last year was the first show we actually made it to. The first show I actually made it to in ever for fucking anything, really. And then we made it to Violent J's birthday. And after that, we hit the Gathering, then Hell Wicked, then Juggalohio, and then the Valentine's show for Hex. So we're just we're going. And then we're hitting the 3-headed monster tour, then Gathering, and then we're catching Violent J, Shaggy and fucking Odd Squad after. So we got quite a lineup this year.
Onstead, you want to pull up that Violent J tour dates? Do you want to pull up the tour dates and we can look at them right quick? Which tour date are you attending, Zach? For Violent J?
It'll be 6-3 in Milwaukee or in Minneapolis, I think.
You ever been to that venue?
Nope. No. Usually we hit up either Milwaukee or go way downstate, but we figured we'd try something new this time.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Davey.
Yo.
Davey, you gonna be at the Columbus date, I assume?
Yeah, June 21st, the King of Clubs.
Hell yeah. For everyone watching the Thuggalo show, we want to thank y'all for tuning in for the first ever Wheel of Thuggery. Davey Scorsese just won a Gathering ticket. Zach, however, you're not going to go home empty-handed, dog. I'm going to get you a shirt made, a Thuggalo show shirt that says you're the second best. You feel me?
I appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Zach, we're going to go ahead and let you go. We're going to keep Davey on the line. Zach, is there anything else you want to promote while you're on the Thuggalo show?
Nope, that's that's all.
Well, let me ask you one more thing before you leave. What's your favorite Joker's card?
I don't know that I really have a favorite. I listen to a lot of here and there songs, just like I don't even know off the top of my head. Like I said, I don't have a favorite. I listen to fucking one song here, one song there. A lot more the Chapter 17, a lot of fucking everything OUIJA, all hacks more, for the most part now in the last couple years.
Hell yeah. Well, Zach, when we see you in the flesh, whether it's at the Gathering or at a show, man, come chop it up with us, bro. We'll hang out. But thank you for joining us tonight, dog.
For sure, man.
Thank you.
Whoop,
Yep.
whoop.
Whoa,
Whoop,
whoa.
whoop.
All right, everybody, that was Zach. He pulled up to compete in the first ever Thuggalo trivia. But now we're going to have some one-on-one time with the main,
The
Davey
champ.
Scorsese, the champion. Hey, bro, you
Champ
cut
is
a
here.
promo. You cut
With
a
that
promo.
promo,
Yeah,
you kind of
promo.
deserve to win.
Like he said, man, if you didn't win after cutting that promo, there'd be like a lot of questions that had to be answered.
There'd be some rioting going on in the chat, I think.
Right? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's for sure too. But
Hell yeah.
should we do trash or fire?
I mean, we got Davey Scorsese up on this bitch. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's cue
What's
that
this
up.
week's trash or fire, baby?
So this week's trash or fire, social media.
Social media.
Social media.
Davey, what do you think about social media?
Man, it's kind of a mix of both if you think, because social media is great for like promotion, getting your name out there, sharing dope ass shit with your homies. But then I've never seen as much hate in my life as I have until like Facebook, Twitter, especially Twitter, man. Twitter is brutal.
Especially Twitter.
Like, holy shit. I've never seen more hate and division spread in my life than when social media started to blow up. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. It can be used for good, or it could be used for like pure evil and just hatred.
What do you think, Elixir? Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
Like you said, man, double-edged sword. Because on one, like I gotta like think about when we go to shows or go do something and how good it feels to fucking disconnect for a little bit, man. And there's got to be a reason to that, and it's because, I mean, fucking social media can be a stressful ass place.
I agree.
So,
Onstead, how you feel?
Oh yeah, we'll do Deliverance later. Go ahead, Onstead.
I'm going trash because like Davey said, it's a division starter, and at the same time, like it does help bring us all together, but at the same time, like it helps people who don't need to have a platform. It gives them a platform, so.
Yeah, because social media, what it does, it allows like crazy people to say their crazy thing, and then all it takes is one or two people to slightly agree with that, and they can contort the meaning. They can run that shit into a completely different thing. Social media on the psyche, bro, is weird as fuck. But I'm gonna say fire, because without social media, the Thuggalo show would be very different. Because I know there's a lot of people who talk about, man, I love you guys, and I'm like, oh, you like the show? He's like, nah, bro, I just be following y'all on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. And I'm just like, hey, man, if that's how you want to enjoy the Thuggalo show, you're welcome to it. Social media plays a huge part into what we do, so I'm very thankful for it. You know, I think a lot of people have checked us out because they saw us on Instagram or they saw, you know, on Twitter. Like, social media is dope, but at the same time, it allows crazy people to say their views, and a lot of other crazy people agree with them, and then before you know it, there's a riot in the street. You feel me? So it's a double-edged sword. I'm gonna say fire, but it's like a little flame, like a big flame.
A little bit of an ember, yeah, like a spark.
I'm gonna say it's a fire thing taken to a trash place.
I respect that.
That's a good way to put it.
That's a good way to sum up this segment. So we're gonna give it a fire this week, but it's like an ember, like Davey said. It's not over the top. You know what I'm saying? But Davey, while we got you on the show, man, you're on Twitch. What do you do over there, dog? I see you streaming all the time.
Yeah, so I got a show called The Midnight Macabre. So I stream on midnights, and usually it's Mondays and Fridays. Sometimes I switch it up because, you know, my work schedule can get a little wild, shit like that. But I focus on like anything like just weird, like horror related. So I'll play a bunch of like horror-based video games, or I'll do deep dives into like these analog horror like web series on YouTube, like some really weird, like just fucked up shit that sticks with you in your nightmares, like that kind of shit. So, kind of like Zach's probably going to have about getting humbled tonight. That's going to be haunting his dreams for a while, I think.
Now let's talk about tonight's game. Davey, what was your preparation all week going into the Thuggalo show? Like, how were you preparing for this? Because you won. Man, you came out victorious.
I did, and, you know, I made a playlist of, like, just a shit ton of, like, ICP, OUIJA MACC, like, to listen to on my way to and from work. I even threw in some Shaggy the Airhead, Devro. Listened to Apollo's new album just to get ready, because I thought maybe throw a curveball and throw some Apollo-related questions since he's a guest tonight.
We definitely threw curveballs because we came out and said, this is the Thuggalo show, man. We're not going to play fair and square and checker and cheese, baby. It's going to be some curveballs. I gave Zach a chance, man, because I thought you was going to maul him. So I had to
I was on a hot streak, and you just slapped that hot fire right out of my hand.
Well, it was a timing thing. I didn't want to,
No, I get you. And I also went through every episode and put notes here. It's probably too bright, but I wrote down like the page of the week for every episode, the guests for every episode. I'm like, I was like ready.
Timestamps was hitting, I bet.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Davey. You're a huge supporter of what we do, man.
I missed the blowjob somehow. I don't know how I missed that.
Well, I don't think we didn't.
I wouldn't say I missed it. Yeah, I wouldn't say I missed it, but.
Hey, Davey, I didn't even know it was happening when it happened, dog. It kind of just happens, bro. Onstead be wildin', and we all listen to what he says, and we do our shit.
Yeah, that's some legendary shit right there, though. So props to you, Onstead. That's the thing of legends right there.
Zena Love was a great stream, but unfortunately, that was not where that happened. Good guess, though.
I figured of all streams, that had to have been the one.
Yeah. All right, Davey. Now, I told both you and Zach that if you won, you would get to join us for the Apollo Exodus interview. I know we got Apollo in the chat. I'm about to send him the link to join because, bro, I want to get to know Apollo Exodus. When you saw him at Juggalohio, what was your impression of Apollo Exodus?
I mean, I was already hearing good things about him. Through homies, personal homies of mine was already like on that, you know what I mean? So when I seen him, I was like, damn, yeah, they ain't fucking kidding. You know what I mean? Motherfucker kills it.
He's very hype on stage, and it was dope.
Oh, yeah.
It was very fire seeing him perform live. Like, I had listened to him a little bit before then, too. But, like, seeing him live, like, turned me into a fan, which usually happens when I see people live.
That was, like, kind of a
little
thing.
biased anyways.
That was the thing with Clockwork E, man. Like, I missed their set at Juggalo, and then, like, hearing Elitzer, Onstead, and some of our close homies talk about how much they really enjoyed their shit, I was like, man, I feel like I missed out. And then we brought them on the show, and I became instantly a fan. And I think that about Apollo Exodus is, like, I looked online. He hasn't done a lot of things like this, so I think a lot of people are going to get to see a side of Apollo that they haven't seen before. Apollo, brother, if you're watching, I sent you the link. Feel free to join whenever. Davey, you were in attendance for Juggalohio. You even called out Zach, who was there, but you was claiming, I didn't see you, motherfucker. Hey,
Yeah.
what did you
Once
think
I saw him
of
on
Apollo?
camera, I was like, oh shit, he was there. So I look like an idiot. But
You won. It don't matter. You won.
Yeah.
You can hate. So.
yeah, Apollo, I wish, because I was standing in the merch line while his set was going on, and I
So
wished
were
I could
we.
have like jumped in the pit while he was going, because he was like putting it down. And you know, I'm from Ohio, so I kind of heard like of Apollo like coming up, but like you, I haven't seen him on a whole bunch of shit like this. I've just heard like singles, and I know he just dropped a new album. So yeah, I'm really interested to know more, because I heard he had a lot to do with the organizing in Juggalohio, if I'm not
We
mistaken.
are going to ask about that because, like,
Yeah.
I know he sprinkled some of that knowledge on social. Like, he kind of played a hand in how Juggalohio got to become what it was.
Yeah.
And I would have never knew that because, like, I'm gonna be real. I was like, okay, Apollo Exodus, he's like a local dude that's opening. I was just being real. And bro, he dropped a video called "Lights Out" recently, and Devereaux was on the beat. And I was like,
Devereaux's
okay,
all over his shit.
yeah. So I was like, damn,
Yeah.
okay, if he's fucking with Dev, then he's on the right track. You know what I'm saying? Because like Devereaux, like I think Ouija even said it in his recent album, like, quit copying my shit and buy some Devereaux hit, bitch. Hey. That's the shit to do, man. Apollo, I don't know when you're going to... Hey, there he is! In the green room! This has been a long time coming. Onstead, will you please bring on the one and only? With a very nice microphone, I must add.
Right.
Apollo Exodus
Working.
to the Thuggalo Show. How are you tonight,
Good.
brother?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Man,
Good,
we're
good.
better now.
Hell yeah. Sorry it took me a minute to get in. Fucking, I had to download Google Chrome
Oh,
on the
shit,
MacBook.
real.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah. Hey, I'm team MacBook, Google Chrome as well, dog, so I feel that. Apple's
Yes,
the ops.
sir.
Trying to get us to use Safari. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Fuck. Every time I buy an Alpha product and they suggest Safari, I'm like, we're not doing that. Just so you know. Like, I'm not doing that shit.
Just so you know.
I use it a little bit. It's just
Apollo.
fucking.
Oh, go ahead, brother. I'm sorry. I'm just excited.
Nah, you're good. Go ahead and ask what you're, or say what you're gonna say.
Apollo, we have been trying to get this show together for a long time, man. So thank you for, like, coming on, for real.
Yes, sir. No problem. Glad to be here for sure.
100%. We are joined tonight by Davey Scorsese. He won our
What up?
Thuggalo trivia.
I seen that.
The
I
champion.
seen that. Killing
Champion.
it.
Yes.
Hey, I told him, if you don't wear a suit, you got to win. You can't wear a suit and lose, player.
Oh yeah, I manifested this shit.
He already knew he was gonna win.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here's the real question, though,
Seen the
Davey.
vision.
Do you have the suit pants on underneath, or are you just fronting?
He's got just like C-17 draws on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got the Cactus Jats on. He about
That's
to
right.
Motherfucker.
In tribute. That's right.
Hell yeah. Damn, he
thought
was
no
about
one
to
was
pull the
gonna
barbed
ask.
wire out if he had to.
I was right. I got the bat sitting right here. No, not really. But
All right, Apollo, I want to get into this, bro. How old are you? You seem like a young cat, bro.
I am 22 years old. I almost forgot. So,
Hey,
almost forgot.
You're at that age, bro. You're at that age. Once you get 22, like 21 and back, I feel like you always know. Once I turned about 22, I don't fucking know no more. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
When did you start making music?
Is that my mic acting up like
No,
that?
that's me.
Alright.
I thought it was that Ohio
Um,
rain.
It's probably about 2018. Maybe 2017-ish.
Okay,
I
so you must have
started-
been in high school.
I started off making beats, actually. I was making beats for other rappers in my high school and shit, and I'd fuck around and rap with them a little bit, but I didn't really start that because I didn't have confidence until 216 was like, bro, why aren't the fuck you doing this? And then we did When We Clownin', and the rest has been history since that.
Wow. What is your relationship with him like? How'd you get linked up with him?
Whiteout, he performed at Juggalohio. I actually went to high school with him, and I didn't even know Whiteout rapped at the time. And then I seen him drop a video with 216 who I was already friends with, and just through the Juggalo community on Facebook and shit. And I was like, "What? You guys know each other?" And then we just linked up through Whiteout and started doing shit.
So you grew up in Ohio. What was your upbringing like?
It's pretty normal. I fucking just skateboarded. I was a skater kid, rode BMX, did that, became a pothead, and then started producing music and shit, producing beats. Started going to shows with my uncle at like 15 to get into the Juggalo scene.
For me and Davey, who are from Ohio, where at? About where at?
You said, where am I from?
Yeah, like more, specifically.
Columbus.
Columbus, okay. So yeah, I'm about 20 minutes outside. Yeah, I've been in Marysville for about, let's say, since I was 10.
Oh yeah, that's
So
where I go.
now.
That's where the lady who does my hair, she lives out there in Marysville.
Okay, hell yeah, that's fresh.
Yeah,
So
I go up there.
You're originally from Columbus, so Juggalo must have been like a homecoming situation for you.
Oh yeah, Scully's the venue was at. I live literally like 5 minutes away from that venue. So we did I actually did my second show ever at that venue too. So it's the venue, the home venue for sure. Been to a lot of other shows that I've seen other performers at there. I love that place for sure.
As far as I've seen from research that I've done and things I've seen you post about online, were you integral in getting Juggalo booked? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Can you take me through that entire process? Because I'm thinking that's a complete, like, OUIJA Chapter 17. How does Apollo Exodus play into that scenario?
Well, pretty much, it was around the time when Nocturnal Natures was coming out, and I wanted to do a show for it. And Tooth, the dude who hosted it and introduced everyone and shit, he does a lot of the booking out here. And I work with him in the studio and shit all the time. I'm real close to him. And I was like, let's put this show together for Nocturnal Natures. And OUIJA wasn't even like really an idea for it. And we had the date booked and everything. And then OUIJA actually hit up Tooth and was like, what are you guys doing this date? Because we want to do this event. And it just so happened to be the date that I booked. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's fucking run it. We already got all the openers ready. We just added on the package with OUIJA and Hex and Darby and Death Plus and
added all this fresh shit on top of a dope show, pretty much.
Yeah, the way it fell together was so awesome. I was like, what are the odds that he's just gonna hit us up and be like, what are you guys doing on this day? And we already had the show planned for it.
I see a comment in the chat from Andrew Martz. It says he met you at the late Geneva show and you didn't even play, you just showed up to see Hex. Do you have like a close relationship with Hex? Are you cool with him? What's your interactions with?
Well, I ain't really close to Hex, but it was really I went for Sun, SOM. That's my big homie right there. I've known Sun since I was like 15 years old.
Yeah, Sun's definitely someone we want to get into. Bro, he seems like a completely out of their cat. He seems like he's really like wicked shit, like to the furthest degree type. You feel me?
Hell yeah, he fucking he's definitely into like a bunch of like dark spiritual shit and does a bunch of that shit. I fuck with it. Fucking.
The crowd gets lit when he gets
Yeah.
on stage too.
Oh,
sure.
dude, it's crazy. Fucking. He puts on a good show. I love
He
seeing him
does.
live, for sure.
Me and Onstead were actually at that show too, at the Valentine's Day show, Foley's.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like when he came on, it was a whole different vibe. The whole place just turned the fuck up. They were throwing cheeseburgers.
That was me. Who threw the cheeseburger?
Oh, it was you?
Hey,
Yeah, I was
Hey.
shoving it in the demon's face that was up front and shit.
Nice.
Apollo. Speaking of like fast food, when we had Clockwork E on the show, we asked them what their McDonald's meal would be. Now I know you're pretty like tight with those cats. What would the McDonald's Apollo Exodus meal be?
Probably 2 McDoubles with a 6-piece nugget and barbecue sauce and a
And
Sprite.
a blunt. And a
And a blunt.
Sprite.
A backwoods.
Hey, wait,
Speaking on, your relationship with Clockwork, isn't there a video floating around where you're in you walked in on an alleged gangbang going on?
Oh, it wasn't alleged. That was a full-on gangbang.
Full the fuck on.
That is
Speculation.
very- I mean, there's video. The whole thing's on video.
oh, there's no speculation.
It's yeah, they're like, we want you to be a cameo in this video. And I pull up, and they just got fucking sex dolls and shit. I'm like, oh. And it was the second time they've asked me to pull up for a video shoot. I wasn't in the tearjerker one, but I was like behind the scenes watching them film it and shit. And I walk in, and it's just Bill, like, shirtless, and he has a blanket over his lap, and he was like, we're shooting a gay porn. And I was like, oh. And that was the first time I really, like, kicked it with them. I was like, what the hell did I was walking into? But I love those guys. They're good people for sure.
We had a blast. When we had Clockwork E on, dog, like, we all had a blast. We put on the paint. Like, that was one of my
I
favorite
haven't
interviews.
laughed.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
shit.
laugh so hard in forever, man. That was fucking fantastic.
That shit was great. Fucking Bill Davis, man, he is one of the funniest people I've ever met on earth, dude. Like, every time I hang out with him, I'm just crying the whole time.
Bro, I saw one post on social media recently that was, and this is an instance where social media is fire. It was like a TikTok where he's like, oh no, my mom's gonna lick my ass when she finds out. That's so stupid, but it's the funniest shit ever because it comes from him, and just knowing his sense of humor, dog, it's the best.
Oh, dude, he's fucking... He could be a comedian, dude. He needs to start, like, doing stand-up, I swear to God.
I want to ask about Juggalohio. Like, that had to have been the biggest performance for a crowd you've ever performed in. I mean, they was sold out. They were turning people away. Like,
Yeah,
100
fucking...
plus.
That shit was insane. I think... I'm trying to think of what the second biggest show I did before that was.
Well, with Juggalohio, bro, like, how did you feel? Like, would you consider yourself like a promoter in that situation because you helped get it booked and shit?
Maybe more so. I mean,
or a liaison at the very least.
I pretty much just put up money and picked out the artist, but the one who like really did all the work was Two for sure. Like, he hit everyone up. Fucking OUIJA hit him up. If it wasn't for my connections with Toof, it wouldn't have helped happen. But I don't know. I guess I did promote it. Fucking.
Well, when people
But
got
I don't want to
turned
put all
away
the
at the
credit on
door-
myself because Toof
Right,
did a
no.
lot more than me.
Shout out to Toof. That's someone I'd like to have on the show to talk about this as well. But like, as it pertains to Juggalohio, where there were so many people that they had to turn people away, like, how did that make you feel as a promoter? Did it make you feel like, dope, we had to turn people away? Or like, nah, we had to turn people away? Like, because it's stale either way.
It was a little bit of both, man. Like, I wish we could have fucking fit more people in there for sure.
Right. It's a small
But-
venue for the amount of people that were there, you know?
Yeah, we had no idea it was gonna be that big at all. We definitely would have got a different venue. That
Juggalo
shit.
Ohio is
Like,
gonna be big next year. It's gonna be
Yeah,
big next year.
the culture needed
I
that
did.
at the point in time that it was, though.
Yeah, for sure.
I told Onstead at the beginning, though, as soon as it was announced, I was like, man, Scully's, we have to jump on these fucking tickets.
Yeah, he was like, it's gonna sell out quick.
yeah, that shit sold out in like 3-4 days or something.
Yep, I think 3.5, 4 days, yep.
What I think is interesting is that, like, any other sub-label, I'm not counting Psychopathic Records, any other Juggalo sub-label, like other Juggalo camps, they can't do that. Chapter 17 did that, as well as Apollo Exodus, Clockwork, SON, everyone involved, dog. Like, I think it was a huge, like Onstead said, for the culture, the fact that the supplementary brand, like not even Psychopathic Records, Chapter 17 sold this bitch out to the point that they were turning people away. I don't see M&E doing that shit. I don't see any other. I just don't see it. And hearing a lot of old heads like not really give OUIJA his props and giving Chapter 17 their due. I think Juggalo had to happen to prove to some of these people like, nah, bro, this is right now. This ain't even the future no more. This is the right now.
Yep, for sure. Fucking, he definitely showed what he's about at that show, especially with the fucking, with the lighting effects in the back, or not the lighting effects, but the TV that was in the background, and like how it was, how he dropped detritus there and shit. Fucking, I feel like it was definitely a big impact. Detritus was fire. Some of the hooks, man, but some of the hooks I don't like how repetitive they are.
Like,
But
are you talking like the DJ scratching maybe is too repetitive?
Yeah, like the one where it just says "blam" a million times.
Yeah.
But the verses, bro, are fucking straight gas on that shit, dude.
I
Fucking
think Juggalo Ohio was the first place he ever performed Freak at, and I think that song's fucking a banger live.
that's one of my favorites off the album.
Yeah.
Freak and In the End and They Don't Like Me. Those are probably my top 3.
Well, let's talk about you, dog. When's there going to be the next big Apollo Exodus project? Do you ever plan about dropping like a big body of work, like a big album?
I definitely do after The Other Side. The Other Side's only 6 tracks. It's actually finished. They're all getting mixed and mastered. There's a release date coming soon, but probably after that is when I'll start working on the big one. I just been doing smaller ones just so I don't have people waiting on music, but I feel like now I'm building my catalog kind of big to where people will be able to wait a little bit longer so they can listen to the other shit. And I'm gonna work faster too, because I wasn't the most like consistent with my work. I'm gonna work a lot harder and faster.
Will Gates was on the show once, and he quoted OUIJA by saying, if you want to get 1 million plays, you got to make 1 million songs. So being consistent and continuing to pump out song after song after song is like, it sometimes seems like, oh man, I don't need to oversaturate or I don't need to do too much. But maybe in the music land, sometimes you just need a lot of good shit, and people will flock to it because they're like, damn, everything he drops is gas, everything he does.
Yeah.
Consistency is huge.
Yes, sir. But to an extent, you definitely don't want to push it too much. But I think the way I don't know, man. I forgot what I was gonna say. Honestly, I was smoking a lot of weed watching your shit earlier.
Hey, Davey, to get Davey involved in the conversation, dog. Is there anything you want to ask Apollo in general about Juggalo or anything?
Man, I just want to tell like a little story about when, after it was all said and done, I went to Waffle House with my homies, and it was wild. They had like a fucking cop like escorting people to their tables and shit. And I saw Apollo walk in with his girl, and I could just tell like he like just knew that he did something like fucking super fucking fresh, because he just had like this grin on his face, like he was like on cloud 9. And I was like, that's fucking dope. I got to see like kind of the after effects of, you know, a night like that, and just I could tell he was like, yeah, I fucking did that. Yeah, so that was fucking dope, homie.
Apollo did accomplish something huge, bro. He helped promote a show that would become what's going to be an annual thing with Chapter 17. Juggalo Ohio is here to stay. And Apollo, you had a hand in the beginning of it, dog. So I mean, that's good on you, player. Thank you for that.
Yes, sir. I fucking definitely feel honored the way it all happened, man. Like, Ouija's been one of my favorite artists and shit, and for him to come do an event in my hometown and I got to like be a part of the start of it, like, it meant a lot.
Right. Well, bro, let me ask you this. Who were your influences, like, when you wanted to become an artist and put out your own art? Who influenced Apollo Exodus? Like, who made you like, damn, maybe I should start rapping?
I'd say some locals out here. Like, you ever heard of the Gods of Chaos?
No.
I have.
Yeah, they used to be some real big locals out here, and I'm still cool with all of them and shit. They don't do shit no more. But growing up with them, seeing them as a kid kill shit, and like then hanging out with them and just seeing that they're normal people, I'm like, damn, I could do this too. Fucking people that are doing this shit are just like me. Cause I used to kind of look at people who did music like they were like, I don't know, they weren't normal people. I used to feel like, but now I realize that they are normal people, and that if you want to do something, all you gotta do is put your mind to it, and the shit you see people doing that you don't think is possible, you can make possible if you try. But yeah, they were the ones who were like, yeah, I can do this, because I seen normal people that were my friends doing it. But like musical, the people who inspired like my style of music would probably be Suicide Boys and OUIJA, like City Moore, ICP.
Are you gonna be at the gathering, Apollo? They just announced City Moore the other day.
Yes, sir. I'm so thankful, man, because
Right.
I went to the show at the Newport that they did out here, and I was like, I can't believe this is about to be their last tour. I still don't believe it's about to be their last tour. I feel like they're lying. They're gonna pull out some other shit. But it's gonna be nice to see them at the gathering again, because that Newport show was like probably top 10 shows I've seen from anyone.
I missed when they came around here, and I was fucking highly upset. But then they announced them for the gathering, and I was like, fucking, let's go.
It was a weird show. They pulled up. It was just them. There was no openers. They fucking killed shit. Left. Show was over. Only them.
Okay.
Damn.
But that shit was fire as fuck.
Hell yeah, man. Will we see Apollo playing the gathering this year? Is there a possibility?
Not the official gathering. I will be doing Shangside with Clockwork E, SOM. Who else is there? Humble Among, Flapjack Wilson.
Oh shit.
They might be doing a second day of it, I heard. Maybe. I don't know what the artists for that are, or if they're doing it, so don't quote me on that. But that's at least one day, the Shangside. And we got some good artists line up for it.
Oh, the gathering is going to be chock full of just dope shit this year. City Moore being, bro, City Moore, it was like almost a foregone conclusion. Like, I was like, man, they'll probably never play the gathering again. They just had it happened, and I missed it. You know what I'm saying? Because when they came in 2019, like, I didn't go to the gathering that year, so I was asked out. But when they announced them this year, bro, they don't got to announce shit. I got OUIJA, I got ICP, and I got City Moore. I mean, I don't give a fuck who else.
Yeah.
Anything
else? It's
else?
gonna be a good year when City Morgue is the first artist announced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Fucking, I wonder what else they got, man. How are you gonna give us something that good first? Like, it better be something insane when they fucking get closer to the gathering.
Right.
I hope they have some sick metal bands there. Like,
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
This might be like a long shot, but they got someone like Korn or some shit, that'd be nuts.
Well, who would you want if you could book the gathering, Apollo? Would Korn be on your wish list?
They would be for sure.
Who else would be on there? Slipknot, possibly.
And I liked Slipknot a lot growing up, but nowadays I don't really like Slipknot too much. Fucking like Lamb of God would be dope.
Yes.
Right.
They're
Fucking
always
Rob Zombie.
they love Juggalos too. Like Oh, you
For real?
always hear Lamb guy fucking rapping, Juggalo shit.
Rob
Hell
Zombie.
yeah. Hey, Apollo, if you could book the gathering, who would you get on there in any genre? Like, who would you have? Like, we gotta get this person. Me, myself.
All right, I'm trying to think of someone who hasn't been there that I didn't just name.
I think
Fucking
Rob Zombie would be big. That'd be huge.
Posty.
Rob Zombie would be sick. Post Malone would be sick.
I know it happened in 2019, but Suicide Boys would be off the Richter if they were able to bring them back.
Yes, sir.
I kinda
for
don't
sure.
want-
Bleed the Wicked Menace. If you've heard of him, he's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like Suicide Boys type shit. He'd be
I
dope.
made Onstead listen to a lot of that on our last trip.
Yeah, he's fire as fuck. My little brother
Oh, yeah.
just showed me him.
Apollo, I read on your Spotify the first show you ever did was on Ouija Matt's Angels Fall the Furthest tour.
Yes, sir. That
How-
was in Cleveland.
How much have you grown as an artist from then to now? Because I know that's not a very long time, but for artistry, that could feel like forever ago.
It's grown in fucking exponential amount, man. The amount of people I've met at shows and shit and gotten to take pictures with and that actually fuck with my shit has went from like that first show when I pulled up, it was me, my girlfriend, my parents, and like 3 of my homies. And that's like really fucking all I knew there. But now when I actually go to shows, there would be people that fuck with me, like singing my songs and shit, like asking to take pictures. Like, damn, it wasn't like this for like even the first like 5 shows. Nobody knew who I was, especially because I wasn't playing the same area. I was going to different areas and shit. But now, like, since I've played those areas, like probably like 5 times each now, I want to say. Probably done like 4 different cities like 5 times each now. But people are actually starting to get to know me in those little cities, and it's a good feeling going from like no one knowing your shit at all to it's like, yeah, that's Apollo.
100%. We got a comment in the chat. Devilish Trio for the gathering, bro. Devilish Trio would go so hard at the gathering. I want to get them on the show, man. That'd be huge.
I'm gonna have to look them up.
Yeah, look up Devilish Trio, man. It's think like Suicide Boys, but like maybe old school. Like if Suicide Boys came out in the '90s, Devilish Trio, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very different, but it's dope, man. Apollo, I want to ask you this. We did our Trash or Fire segment before you hopped in, but this week's was social media. Do you think social media is trash or fire?
Kind of both. It depends how you use it. Because, I mean, I use it as a tool. I don't really get on it fucking for bullshit. I do it for promotion and to talk to people, but there's a lot of people who get on and just, I don't know, they'll get on Facebook and cry about shit all day. And I'm like, damn.
Hell yeah. I mean, I get it. Like, to me, it's fire. Like, it helps. If you want to do a show like the Thuggalo show, or you want to be an artist like Apollo Exodus, social media is critical. Like, you have to be on your shit, bro, because that's how people can find you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it is fire from that standpoint. But when people are on there perpetuating drama or trying to start some shit over the internet when, face-to-face in person, they would not have that energy. It's kind of trash, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Fucking has its pros and cons for sure, but I definitely think it's more fire than trash.
You seem like such a laid-back guy, Apollo. Like, has there ever been like a situation at a show where like you were getting heckled by the crowd or like fucked around with?
Fucking probably at the gathering, man, when I had my megaphone, but I kind of deserved it.
What were you doing? Were you fucking with someone on stage or what? What was the deal?
Nah, I was just fucking with people at camp and shit, and they were talking shit about the megaphone. And I was yelling at them through it and shit.
It must
I'm
be
like, what?
new because
No, I think it was someone who worked. It was one of the security guards or some shit. I'm like, you're getting paid to deal with my bullshit. I paid to be here and do this bullshit.
Right, yeah. Hey, anyone with a megaphone at the gathering, bro, it's gloves off, man. If they got a megaphone, they can say whatever the fuck they want. Whether it's 5 in the morning and you're trying to sleep, bro.
Fuck your sleep.
We had Stoney at our camp last year saying fucking
Oh, yeah.
real. We were tricking people walking by our camp, and he was like telling them, "Yo, there's shit there," in the megaphone, like, "Oh, you're gonna step on human shit." And then some people give you the look of like, "I don't give a fuck. I'll step in it barefoot any fucking way." And then there's the other people who are like, "Where? And you could just fuck with people for 3 hours while Onsted's got me higher than giraffe pussy with his blunt.
Crying, fucking just crying tears because it's so funny.
Apollo, do you got any
And
good
it had
gathering
just
stories?
rained.
Yeah. Any good gathering stories, Apollo?
I got a lot of good ones, man. Or I wouldn't say a lot, but I'd say I have at least like one good gathering story from every gathering I've been to.
How many have you been to, bro?
Wizard of the Hood was my first one.
So 20,
I haven't missed one since 2016.
2016. I saw a picture of you and Ouija, and it looked like 2018. It looked like Whoopstock. You looked hella young in that picture.
That was out here in Columbus. That was on his first tour. His first headlining tour with Ouija MACC.
Really, bro? You look young. Like, you look like 14 in this photo.
Bro, I was probably like 16,
Hell
17.
Yeah. Were you like a huge fan at that point? Or like, what was your situation where you just like really fucking with Gutter Water was probably out at that time and shit?
Yeah, fucking. The first time I seen Ouija, I actually skipped school because ICP was doing the $5 show out here in Columbus, and they're like, "Yeah, we're doing a music video." I skipped school, went to this ICP show, and they shot the music video. And then they brought out Ouija, and they were like, Psychopathic's latest and greatest, and everybody was like, what the fuck? And he just came out and did the Juggalo love shit and fucking started killing shit. I was like, oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But once that song dropped is when I like became a fan of him. I think that was before Gutter Water.
So it was like that time period, like when he was touring on the Great Malenko tour into like the video dropping and shit. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did a Shaggy solo tour too.
Yep.
That one was lit.
2019, I get the fuck off motherfucker tour. It was Shaggy and Ouija.
Ooh, that was after Gutter Water.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that one was before.
Hell yeah. Bro, when we talk about Ouija MACC, a name that's synonymous with Ouija MACC is Devereaux. Now, when we did the little clip for the Thuggalo show where every week I'll be like, okay, this week's guest is so-and-so, we had your song Lights Out, which I will say I fuck with that song heavy.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And in the lyrics, you mentioned Thuggalos in specific. So when I heard that, I was like, hey. That shit's hard, bro. So obviously a Thuggalo, bro. How do you feel about Juggalo culture then to where it stands now and how it's evolved?
Man, I fuck with it how it is now. It's definitely changed a lot. But the Thuggalos, I feel like, are just more like the kids like me. Fucking kids that grew up listening to trap music and shit. Fucking not really on that old gangster hip-hop shit, because I've never really been downplayed by the older Juggalos for the music I listen to, but they would be like, man, this old shit, though, fucking, I'm over here listening to, like, Future and shit, like, they weren't fucking with it at all. And
that's
then,
a misconception. A lot of old heads think we as Thuggalos hate older music. Bro, NWA goes hard. Like, I'm not hating on a lot of the shit they liked or, like, old ICP. Dude, bro, all that shit's hard. But then when, like you said, you try to show them, like, Dirty Sprite or, like, some Chief Keef shit, anything Future's put out ever, some Young Thug shit, then they're like, all right, whoa, back up. This is different shit.
What is this mumble rap shit?
Right. It's not that I hate old head music. It's just like, it's evolved, bro. I just prefer the trap shit. Like, that's me personally.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely, like, paved the way for juggalos like that in the community for sure.
Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think the scene is
I
healthy?
do.
I agree, man. I think a lot of people, and people have opinions. They can think what they want. I think the Juggalo scene right now, like you said, a lot has changed, but it's evolved, man. Things have to evolve to change. And Ouija Mac, I hear a lot of people say he's the future. I think he's the right now. Like, I mean, ICP's not dropping anything currently. Like, when was the last time they dropped something outside of Bloody Sunday as a duo? It was like, Wicked Vic or Whoa.
Yeah,
So-
fucking. I haven't even checked those out to be honest. Oh,
Yeah.
I heard.
Like a true second decker, Apollo Exodus.
Nah,
I'm fucking with you.
I avoided the second deck. Fucking. I like to believe I'm a first decker. My parents and shit were juggalos, so
That's dope.
I was like born listening to the shit for real. My mom, she always tells me when I was like 2 years old, I'll come up to her and like beg her to play Homies. That's always been one of my favorite songs.
Hell yeah. Well, if you consider yourself a first decker dog and you're a second generation jug, what's your favorite Joker's card?
Jekyll Brothers or Hell's Pit. I
There's
really
good
like
choices.
the Riddle Box too. I feel like I'm gonna be honest. The ones I'm not really into are Carnival or Carnage and Ringmaster.
You don't like Ringmaster, bro.
I feel like Grant Belinko is just, I've heard it too much. Every song on there is kind of overplayed to me a little bit.
Malenko is like, if you go to the gathering, the song Hocus Pocus is playing somewhere.
Everywhere. Everywhere.
Or Boogie Woogie Woo.
Or Boogie
Or
Woogie Woo,
Boogie
yeah.
Woogie, yes. Everywhere.
And Tilt-A-Whirl, too, probably is up there.
My lighter just broke. I got another one though.
Ah, bro. You need to get one of them C17 lighters. I know Onstead and Elitzer got the grinder. Them shits was hard. Ouija, put them on the website, dog. Kev, whoever's in control of the OUIJAMAC.com, put the grinders on the website. Do the right thing, because they'll sell out.
Are they good quality? Are they like
are. Yes. Yes.
Definitely.
Hell yeah, they should definitely run those. I don't even know where mine's at. I got a fucking vibes, bro. Some
Hell
hidden
yeah.
shit.
Apollo, you did that song with Devereaux. He was on the production for that song Lights Out. That was by far my favorite track that you've ever put out thus far. I played that one over and over and over and over. How much work do you have with Devereaux? Do you have a lot of shit with him?
I do. He did Lights Out too. What else did he do? He did Sip 'Em Down. I would say probably like half my songs are with him. I can't really remember the names of all of them, but I still have more beats from him too. I've been doing a lot of shit with bank card beats recently. I've kind of been putting the Devereaux stuff to the side for a minute, give some people's ears some new stuff. But they're gonna be whipped out soon for sure.
Well, man, every week on the Thuggalo show, we do this shit called word association. And we were just talking about Devereaux. So if you know how this works, Apollo, basically I'll say a name and you can just tell me what you think of this person, how you know them, maybe a funny story perhaps. The first name on the list is Devereaux.
He's fire. I love his beats. Fucking love how hard they hit. And his melodies are sick.
Bro.
Heard about him from Ouija, of course.
Yeah.
Fucking
Dev
he definitely...
is a magician, bro. A machine. Just every time I hear a Devereaux beat, I'm always impressed at how he continues to keep the quality at such a standard over and over and over. I mean, that's a skill. Devereaux is like 1 in a million, man. He's a great dude.
Sure.
I'm glad to call him a friend, and cheers to Devereaux, man. Devereaux's the shit forever. Big 17.
He goes hard, man.
At Juggalohio, I remember everyone was like trying to get outside to smoke like a cigarette or something before Ouija, and he was off like towards the side stage, and everyone was just stumbling over him. Like I looked over at him, and we made like eye contact, and it was like fear on his face. It was like he was like, "What the fuck is happening right now?" That shit was nuts. The amount of people that were trying to get through that door at one time.
Next name on the list is SON.
SON, that's like fucking, that's big homie right there. I love that dude to the end of earth. I met him in 2017 at the Oklahoma gathering, but before he was even releasing shit. So I've been there since the beginning with him.
Oh yeah, the next name I got is Clockwork E.
Those motherfuckers, man. I didn't know too much about them like last year, but this whole past year I've been hanging out with them a lot, and they've really become like brothers to me. They're some of the funniest people in the world, some of the most kind-hearted people. I love them for sure.
Hell yeah.
So next name on the list is Ouija Mac.
Ouija Mac, he's the fucking dude. Fucking part of the reason why I'm doing the shit I'm doing. His beats had a huge hidden. Him using Devereaux as a producer had a big influence on the beats I chose as well. I think Lodi did my first beat for my first song, and then all the ones after that, I was like, yeah, I got some money now. I'm gonna go to Devereaux.
Hell yeah, when you get your bread up, you gotta hit Dev up. That's my saying, bro. I mean, that's real shit. I was thinking about Devereaux making an intro for our podcast one day once I got my bread up. You feel me?
Hell yeah, that would be fucking sick too. You gotta have DJ Chunk do some scratches.
DJ Chunk, man. Chunk, bro. The invite's open, man. I don't know what it is. The next name on the list, though, is Shaggy the Airhead.
Man. I hear that name and I just think of my fucking whole closet for real. I got so much lazy and crazy shit. It's ridiculous.
He's been putting out a lot of drops this year. He's been working 2023.
Actually, I haven't gotten none of the recent ones. I don't remember the last one I got, but I just know it has gotten overflown with the lazy and crazy merch. That's the only reason why I haven't gotten any more.
Hell yeah. What would be one word you would describe him, Shaggy the Airhead?
One word. He's definitely laid back for sure.
Lazy and crazy, baby.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Like I said, man, Shaggy's been putting in so much work. He's dropped it seemed like last year didn't drop as much. It seems like this year he's like compensated for last year, like because he had a Darby and Dev drop, a Jay drop, a fucking Shaggy show drop, a Ouija Trash Fire drop, and I'm probably missing 3 or 4 others. Davey probably bought them all.
He's got the D-Town.
I got a lot.
Shout out to D-Town. Fucking Parker's my dude.
Parker Mullins, bro. He's been on the show as well. Great dude, man.
He has?
Yeah, when Ouija dropped the rings, we brought him on for about 10 minutes to talk about the rings. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Fucking he's the best jeweler for sure. I'll never get any piece from anybody but him.
Are you a jewelry person, Apollo?
I don't have a lot of it, but I got a nice chain and I got my Hatchet Man pendant.
Hell yeah. What year is your pendant? Do you know off rip?
2022.
Hell yeah. You got the new shit. Hey.
It was a D-Town made it. It's not like an official psychopathic one.
Well, yeah, I got you. But if Parker made it, I know that shit's quality.
The icy one.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's hard, bro. Fuck yeah.
It's got this on the back. Sweet, like, diamond design.
Oh, shit.
It is hard, man. Hell yeah, that's some nice hardware. The next name on the list is Dot Gruesome.
That motherfucker's gangster and shit. Listening to a lot of this shit, oh my goddamn. This sounds like some North Columbus type shit for sure. Some shit that goes down up there.
I definitely sent it to the boys over here, and it's like, man, y'all have to check this dude out.
I think
another one of those.
Someone has a hook that they got him on. I think they want me on the track, so there might be another Dot Gruesome feature. It's not gonna be my song though. I don't want to say whose it is because I don't know if I'm allowed to. But that might be the thing coming.
Hell yeah.
He sent me the hook to listen to, and the shit was big gas.
The next name I have on the list is both Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope, ICP.
They're like superheroes to me, for real. Like, growing up, I was watching all their music videos and shit on YouTube. Fucking household was ICP. My mom was into that shit. My uncle was into that shit. And I don't know, I feel like most kids were watching like Spider-Man and Superman and shit, but I was watching ICP videos and Twisted videos and shit.
Same.
And Big Money Hustlers at like 7 years old.
Yeah.
Villain shit.
That's real judge shit.
Yeah.
Next name I have on the list is the Gore Father himself, Scum.
I fuck with Scum. I don't know too much about him. I don't listen to much of his music. I listen to some of the shit with Make My Motherfucking Day. Like, I feel like him and Insane Poetry together are awesome. And Off the Hinges is one of my favorites just because Gino Colt shit was...
R.I.P.
Yeah, Gino Colt shit's my shit, man.
Next
Yeah,
one
I
on the list. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I think a Gino and OUIJA collab would have went hard if we ever got it. That's all I was gonna say.
For sure.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Next one on the list is Mr. West Coast Wicked Shit, Hex.
Hex.
Broke a rib at Juggalohio.
He's cool. I don't really listen to his music much. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, fucking, he seemed pretty laid back at Juggalohio. I was a little bit of a Hex hater in the beginning.
Why is that?
Oh, T.
Because I felt like he just came out of nowhere, and I didn't really know who he was, and I was like, I was just a little confused. But then I gained some respect for him, and I apologized for everything I said to him or about him to him, and the apology was accepted, so we're kind of cool now. But yeah,
Interesting.
it's we've had our past, but I got respect for the dude now.
Speaking on behalf of the Thuggalo show and everyone on panel, Onstead, Elitzer, J. Herm, myself, bro, like, Hetz shouted us out when we didn't have anything online. Like, Hetz gave us a huge shout out when he didn't have to, and for that, we're eternally grateful for him. So we fuck with Hetz heavy around here, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
The next name on the list is Darby O'Trill.
I don't listen to Darby either. His set was pretty alright at Juggalohio. I haven't really looked much more into him, but I'm just busy, man. It's hard for me to listen to new music. I got my playlist I listen to, but if you really catch my eye, I'll add you to it. But I don't know. Darby didn't really catch me like that, but he seemed like a cool dude.
I was going through my notes before we brought you on the show tonight of things I wanted to bring up and ask you. When we promoted you on the show, dog, we had a lot of positivity that people was like, yes, Apollo Exodus. But when Juggalohio got announced back in January, we actually had some hate in our inbox. There was a flyer of Juggalohio, and it had Apollo Exodus and OUIJA. And somebody was hitting our DM like, Apollo Exodus don't deserve to have his face up next to OUIJA like that, and he don't deserve all this and that. And I was like, bro, that's his flyer. Like, why are you coming at me on this shit? How would you respond to haters hating on that flyer, saying that you were like putting yourself over or whatever?
Man, it's people have their opinions. I mean, I don't care what anyone thinks about me. If they think that way, then I'm sorry. that if you think that way.
I mean, you were helping book that venue, so like, do you feel like vindicated that you deserved a little more spotlight in that sense?
I feel like I deserved some spotlight. I don't feel like the flyer was nothing too crazy. Fucking. Yeah. We could. I mean, it didn't say like. I feel like if it was really like the spotlight, me trying to get like super spotlight, I would have been like Apollo Exodus presents Juggalo.
See, we had a DM.
Apollo Exodus.
We had a DM that was like to the effect of some hater being like, "Man, Apollo's putting his face next to Ouija. He ain't selling none of them tickets. Why is his face all big on the flyer?" Type energy.
I had a bunch of people hit me up for tickets.
See, there you go.
Like, you know, I've heard of Apollo way before Juggalo, just being from Ohio. You know, so your name's definitely getting out there, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you don't think I deserved it. Fucking, I guess Ouija did though.
See, the thing about your set at Juggalohio, it was one of those things where I was not familiar with you personally, but when you took the stage and I heard you, I had to look over at the stage, but who is that? I was like, oh, that's that Apollo Exodus cat. Okay. Because I remember your set did catch my attention. Like it was one of those things where I was aware of you vaguely, but I had never heard your music. And when I saw you on live, you had a stage energy, you had a stage presence, and I was compelled to look, bro. And I think if you had haters in the building, they definitely had to like fix their posture a little bit, because I think you did well at Juggalo.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people didn't see me before Juggalo, so that could be a reason. They didn't know what I was about. But if you thought Juggalo was a good performance, so I can't wait to see you, or for you to see me again, because
absolutely
I've been stepping it up. But Juggalo is probably like, I've only had like a handful of performances before that, and it was ever since Juggalo that I started doing like more shows, more people started booking me.
Hell yeah,
but
man.
The shows I've been doing, I've been getting some experience, stepping my game up for sure. A lot of people have been telling me I've been getting better. I feel like I've been getting better, so I'm excited, and I can't wait to perform these other side tracks too.
We got Diesel in New Jersey in the chat. Says, people always not doing shit complain about ninjas doing something. That's facts. If people are hating on you for doing something, especially something creative, it's like, fuck you, dog. Go do something creative in your little bubble. I'll do my creative shit.
Yeah, like, I don't understand why people hate, for real. You could just ignore me. But it might be hard to ignore me when fucking my face is being all over the timeline.
When his face is on the banner all huge. Hell yeah. Apollo, you're going to keep killing it, man. I got faith, bro. I think honestly, like, you're not even scratching the iceberg. I think you still got time to grow and get bigger, bro. I think the future's bright for Apollo Exodus. One more word association we have. The last name I have on my list is Cody Manson.
Cody Manson. I fuck with him. He taught me a lot of shit, and like on how to perform, up my performance wise, like ways to move and shit. And he plugged me in with a few artists and merch people, so I'm thankful for that. Fucking, we got some sweet jerseys coming soon.
Does it got the snowman on it, Apollo?
Yeah, nah, I don't. It's just my logo. Fucking
hell yeah. Well,
my
Apollo,
logo, it's red. It's like an OSU. Can you? I can send it to you real quick if you want to show it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, if you want to send it, bro, I'll show it for sure.
They're gonna take a minute to get made. The sample's getting made. After I see the sample, I'm gonna throw them into production.
Shout out to everyone in the chat watching. I see a lot of new names. Please subscribe and like. You're watching the Thuggalo show with Apollo Exodus. Here we go. Oh, has this ever been revealed, Apollo? This image?
Not publicly. This will actually be the first time.
Onstead, I'm gonna send it to you so you can blow it up on screen. This is the jersey, Apollo Exodus jersey, bro. I might have to cop this. This junk's hard as fuck, actually.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
fully embroidered with patchwork and shit.
Honestly, if you could bring that up for the Thuggalos right now. Shout out to Wakanda, Diesel, Acetone, Bridget Bites, Misfit. What up, y'all?
You got acetone in here.
Damn.
Yeah, homie Acetone's in the chat, dog.
Whoop whoop, acetone.
Hell yeah. Look at
Acetone's
these
the
jerseys.
dude.
Davey,
Yeah,
what do you
that's
think of these jerseys, dog?
That's some like straight up Buckeye Ohio State shit, like you said. Yeah, I'd definitely rock one of those. OH.
IO.
Yeah.
When are these dropping, Apollo?
That is to be announced.
Hell yeah. I like it, bro. I might actually cop this bitch. No joke.
It'll probably be like 3 months. Maybe I'm gonna try to get them done before the gathering. It might be a little bit after the gathering.
Hell yeah, 100%. Well, bro, it's been great having you on the show tonight, Apollo. Is there anything else you'd like to plug while you're still here?
We got the other side coming fucking very soon. Dropping sometime in June. We're still figuring out the exact date for that, but I'll be doing a lot of the songs on the Shangside stage at the gathering. It'll be at a campsite. It'll be a giant pirate ship. It's gonna be lit.
Oh my
Clockwork
God.
E will be there. SON, Flapjack Wilson, Humble Among.
Hey,
Be
all
Lyrical.
the Thuggalo pirate swashbucklers better pull up to that hoe.
It's gonna be awesome for sure.
That sounds lit, man. For sure.
Yeah, other side coming in June. Everybody come out to the Shangside stage at the gathering, and that's it.
Apollo, I'm gonna urge everyone listening and watching this right now, stream his shit on Apple Music, stream his shit on Spotify, go run his shit up, retweet. I don't even know if he has a Twitter. Go like and share his shit. Fucking go fuck with Apollo Exodus because he's dope and he's young, bro. He's the future of the wicked shit, bro. We talking about Weezy's the right now. We looking in the future. It's a time machine on the Thuggalo show. Apollo, thank you for pulling up tonight, brother.
Thank you. Appreciate you all. Y'all be safe.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Hell yeah. That was Apollo Exodus on the Thuggalo show. Another dope installment. Only dope shit you get on the Thuggalo show. You see motherfuckers like Apollo Exodus, and you get to see my ugly face interviewing. Elixir, what do you think of that interview, dog?
Oh, dude, I loved it. Because, like I said, man, I was curious, just being local, you know what I mean? And obviously, now I know being 20 minutes away from the motherfucker, you know what I mean, is dope
Yeah.
to get to learn a little bit more about him.
Onstead, if you could bring up that BLT
That hoodie.
blowdown. Yeah,
that
real
jersey.
shit.
Sorry.
That jersey's hard as
This
fuck.
jersey was dope.
The Gathering of the Juggalos, there is not a date and time announced, but Chapter 17 is presenting the BLT Blowdown Juggalo Gyms. BLT
Oh.
Blowdown, the most poppin' party on the internet. Lil Filthy's going to be shaking her ass on Molly there. Onstead, can you not wait for this event, this historic event?
Be front row center for this shit. I can't wait for this shit.
I want to
The
point out
Blowdown.
the mystery special guest.
Let's
You
also address that MACC is going to be performing a DJ set himself.
Yeah.
Big 17.
Bid 17, Ouija Mac on the ones and twos. Do you think the third is going to emerge here, Onstead?
Well, it's been rumbling for a minute, so I figured that would be the perfect time to announce the shit, wouldn't it?
Everybody will be
read
there.
Read that little bottom there.
Oh,
That
what's it
bottom
say?
print.
It says, the whole Chapter 17 crew in full effect, providing your ear holes with ultra rare bumps all night long.
The whole
Yeah, the
whole
whole.
crew.
That could just
The
mean
whole
hats.
chapter 6.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
But you
You're
never
right.
know. You never know.
Together they make a whole.
I'm going to go ahead and say it right here on the Thuggalo show, and I could be dead wrong. I think Darby O'Trill's the third to emerge. I think Darby deserves it. I think Darby draws a crowd. I think motherfuckers fuck with Darby, and I think he would make sense. But I could be wrong. There's other people. I think Strife went on Twitter and said he's not the third to emerge, but he's telling girls on the road that so he can fuck them, which is hard. But that's dope. I'm probably paraphrasing to make it sound worse. It's really not that bad. Strife is a great human being. Onstead, who do you think the third to emerge is? Do you have any speculation?
Oh man, I've had had a couple these last couple days, if I'm being real. One was Darby, like we said. The other one was the one that's been in my head is Gizmo.
Gizmo, when you brought that up in the group chat, I was like, man, what a sleeper. That's a good pick.
For real.
Elixir, do you have speculations?
I'm gonna go up north with this one and say golden PSP, fucking pony. I'm gonna go with pony.
Very well, very possible. It would not shock me for Golden PSP.
Look, we already know that OUIJA fucking hits #2 on iTunes in Canada. So, like, why the fuck not go? Come on, man. I need to use that passport again.
Hell yeah, bro. Canadian road trip one day. Dave, do you have any speculations for who the third signee to Chapter 17 is?
You know, I'm going to throw a wild card. I was kind of thinking Golden BSP myself, but since Elixir already said that, I'm just going to throw out Death Plus.
Another viable, another option that if it was announced, Death Plus would not be surprised. Like Darby, BSP, Gizmo, I think is a sleeper pick. Like, bro, like that would stun people. Like, and we'd say Onstead said it first type shit. You know what I'm saying? And Darby, a lot of people are saying Darby.
We playing a whole ass game of Masked Singer up in this bitch.
Dead ass, bro. Masked Thuggalo up in this hoe. Davey, before we let you go, man, is there anything you'd like to promote? I'm gonna get your information after the show, and we can get you this ticket real soon. Okay.
All right, yeah. Just you know, check me out on Twitch. You know, I got all my socials, Davey Scorsese on everything, YouTube. But I'm twitch.tv/Davey Scorsese. Special shout out to the Juggalo streaming network, JSN. They really kind of put me on to the whole streaming gig, and you know, show me lots of love, got me to affiliate and all that good shit. So nothing but love for the JSN. That's really all I got, though. Thanks for having me on. And yeah, I feel kind of bad for that just ass stomping I gave Zach. I hope you can kind of recover. I hope there's no hard feelings. But
well, hey, man. Your fleshlight and you are gonna have a great night tonight in celebration. Hey, you deserved it, man. Man, that's insane. I love the perpetrating. You're like, well, Trailer Park would know. I'm like, bro, why? Davey, you were great, man. You killed it, and you won the first ever Thuggalo trivia, bro. And I'll get your information after the show. We'll get you this ticket in time, okay, dog?
The champ is here. All right.
Woo woo.
Clown love.
Woo
woo.
Clown love.
Woo
woo. That was Davey Scorsese. He was the first ever Thuggalo show trivia. What did you guys think about the show tonight, man? It was crazy. Great show.
It was a fun show.
Apollo
the Thuggery be putting it down on motherfuckers.
Often duplicated, often mocked and stolen and took. But hey, I'll keep coming up with ideas, and y'all can keep stealing them and doing them shittier. We'll just do that until the end of eternity. That's fine.
It is what it is because you know where the real ones are at.
Well, hey, Thuggalo show does it again, but Onstead, next week is a holiday.
It is a holiday.
Friday.
A good holiday.
May.
May. See, you're going to a show May 4th.
May 4th.
And are you dressing up as Chewbacca?
I'm gonna be something. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
You tall enough?
I am tall enough. Yeah.
But
that's not what we're talking about, though. We're talking about the holiday.
Right.
And next week on Friday happens to be Cinco de Mayo.
Yes. Now, hey.
We ain't appropriating our culture.
To celebrate that Latino culture, who are we bringing on?
Man, Elixir. It's crazy. You ever heard of this show in the community called Cruising the Barrio? DJ Carlito and Juggalo legend, JCW icon, the Rude Boy, next week on the Thuggalo show. Cinco de Mayo, Cruising the Barrio, the collabo, Cinco de Mayo, Onstead, me, and Elixir collabing with Rude Boy and DJ Carlito. Viva la raza. And I'll see y'all next week.
That's a fucking name drop.
Hey, woo, woo. Thuggalo shit. Thuggalo.
Hey, this is OUIJA MACC, the ugliest juggalo that ever fucked your bitch. Tune into the Thuggalo podcast.